Good morning. Been up since 4 AM this morning. We left the beach at 5 o'clock. On the outgoing tide we had to get across the reef, so we had to leave quite early. So sailed in the dark for around an hour. The guys have just left a little while ago. They're in a motorboat. They should be out the island in a couple of hours. I'll probably take a few more, although I have some pretty good wind around, so that's good. Right now I've literally lost sight of land. Can't see any land at all. A couple of islands around, so I'm literally a speck in the ocean, which is pretty cool. Makes you feel pretty alive. Wind direction, yeah, so the wind direction's from the southeast. I'm heading in a northeast direction, so that it winds straight on my sail. That should make for some pretty good sailing, which is a nice change considering we've had a few rough days of breakdowns and other bits and pieces. Well, apart from the overcast weather, it should clear by tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to this sail. That wind's actually just starting to pick up now, so I might tighten the lines and get moving. We're sitting on around 6 km/h and still around 20k to go to the island, and the wind's dropped off a little bit, so I've just made a little tweak to the sail. This little rope just here, which pulls the sail down, gives it a bit more shape. It's now picked up my speed to around 9 to 10 km/h. So yeah, that's a considerable amount more speed just from a little tweak. So pretty happy with that. It's going to save me a bit of time, and I should get there a little bit earlier. So the island I just came from is just behind me there, probably about 10 kilometres back. And then the island that we're heading for is just over there. Probably can't see it on camera, but I can just get a visual on it from here. Quick update. I put on the old shades because the sun's just starting to make a tent through the clouds, finally. More importantly, we're getting quite close to the island. I've got a pretty good visual on the island right now. We've only got about 10 kilometres to go, so I'm getting pretty excited. I can't help myself. I've got to pedal as well as sail. I'm pretty keen to get there. Super stoked. Managed to finally make it out here to this island, which is 70k offshore, in my little sailing kayak. It's the furthest I've been out. Sailed and pedalled. Had a few dramas along the way, which slowed us down, but we finally got here in the end, which is the main thing. We're just waiting for the tide to rise at the moment. We've got here right on low tide, and we're going to go into a lagoon system. So anyway, it's probably time for a bit of pre-celebration before I head over and see the guys over here waiting in the boat. I literally carried this little can of VB, I know, don't judge me, all the way from the mainland. So now that we're here, time to celebrate. Yesterday we got to the island, had a few beers last night, had a really good feed, had a cooked meal. It's been a good 24 hours since we've had our last cooked meal. And right now we're on the salvage mission. We're just on the southern side of the island, and we're just looking for a few bits of timber, anything that we can use in camp, a bit of recycling, so to speak. And one of the biggest things that we need right now is a working platform for all of our kitchen stuff. So that's our priority right now, and we get to check out the island a bit more too. One man's trash is another man's treasure, and we're not talking about Neil here either.
I'm getting to the bottom of all this.
Too busy filming the two turkeys on their mound. Just found this pile of PVC pipe, rope and netting. Looks like somebody's tried to make a raft of some description, or it might be a FAD, fish attracting device. I don't know. Anyway, I might salvage this rope off this. I think we'll call this one Thong Beach. There's a thong here, there, there. Walking along, and look at the size of that oyster. It's huge. Nilo's going to work on that.
Tried it.
And I've just spotted, we've just spotted.
Mark with the scalpel, Dr. Vary. Think the patient will survive?
Look at that shell. It's beautiful, isn't it?
That's what you mean, Dad.
You want to try some?
Oh,
Exactly.
Very good, mate. We just finished our beach comb, and wow, have a look at this gutter here. This looks fantastic for diving, so hopefully we get back here in the next couple of days. Right now it's low tide, and there are quite a few turtles waiting to get into the lagoon on the high tide. But where there's turtles, there's probably also fish, and hopefully some crayfish as well. Anyway, we're just about to head back to camp and go set up our camp kitchen. We've collected a few bits of timber, a bit of rope, a few other bits and pieces for the kitchen. Just salvaged them off the beach here, and yeah, we'll put something together anyway. Make things a little bit more livable for the next couple of weeks. So it's day 7, and we've just finished setting up our camp kitchen. Bit of work around the camp, and now it's time for a little hunting and gathering. And we're going to start with a little gathering. Yesterday we stumbled across some little bird's eye chili plants, which we believe may have originated from previous campers that lost their chilies to crows. Crows are renowned for coming into these campsites and stealing your food, as we've experienced in the past. These are all chili bushes. Give that a try, Hamish. Hamish loves the chili. Any good?
yeah, hot. There's little zingers, aren't they, hey? Get your undivided attention.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Alright, so it's late afternoon. Got a bit of a hike ahead of us, probably about 1 kilometre or so. It's kind of hard work in this hot weather. Even though it's winter up here in Queensland, it's still quite warm during the day. So got the Reef, and boys have got their guns, and we're going to go and catch a feed for the afternoon. Late lunch, early dinner. Have a look at this weather. So still. Anyway, looking forward to getting the gills wet, and yeah, just love it.